Hello guys, I'm Pickles Parker and today I will be reviewing a figure from the 4th Doctor to B&M Collectors Set. Leela, enjoy. What a great figure set. The box was pretty good and I love the 4th Doctor figure. But will Leela be able to keep up the good streak? We have Leela here, and she looks quite good, doesn't she? Taking a look at the head sculpt, and it is quite nice. The paint-ups are all good. There is a little brown speck on her forehead, which is a bit annoying. But yeah, her eyebrows have been done nice. It's a really nice head sculpt. You can definitely tell that it's Louise Jameson. The eyes are nice because I believe the original version had brown eyes, but this one has blue eyes, which is more accurate to the story this figure is from. So yeah, this the head sculpt, back of the head, you can see the nice brown hair with some white washes, which gives quite a nice effect to recreate Leela's hair. Taking a look at the costume, and the dress that she's wearing has been recreated quite nicely. You have the top piece, which has been sculpted well on. You have the bottom piece with nice detailing on it, and she's wearing some armbands, which is they're quite nicely detailed. She has a little pouch to put a knife in, which is quite nice. And her thigh-high boots have been replicated quite nicely with a dark brown with a lighter brown wash on them to give a dirty effect. But no, they've been sculpted and recreated quite nicely. Just going on to the back of the dress, not much here, some nicer sculpting, although there is quite a nasty, see here, connection point, which is quite disappointing. But yeah, the detail has been replicated quite nicely on the skirt also. Same on the boots. Take a look at articulation. The head doesn't move 360 because of the mold of the hair seems to be stuck to the torso. Her arms can rotate 360 as well as her upper arm being able to do 360, and so can her wrist. But this also brings up a problem that some of the connection points between some of the arms, if you can see there, are quite weak, and I was worried that the hand might slip off. She can bend at the knee, but that also brings up that because she's not wearing trousers, there's some horrible bend marks. I know they have to be there, but it looks a bit horrible in the figure. Yeah, she can do that, and she can also kick up slightly due to the bottom part of the dress being a PVC. And finally we have 360 boot articulation. The accessory also can be easily taken out of her hand fitted into her pouch. Got the knife, and it's very basic, just silver on the top, with brown on the bottom. But it's nice that she has an accessory, as did the 4th Doctor. So, overall, what do I think of this figure? Well, I like it. I haven't seen much of Leela, on TV, but I plan to watch more of her, and this figure has replicated the costume quite nicely from the episode that it's from. The face sculpt looks like Leela Jameson, and if you missed out on this figure last time, like me, then it's a nice equivalent to that figure, with some nice accuracies with the blue eyes. So yeah, thumbs up. Please like this video if you have enjoyed it, and if you want to see more content from my channel, then please hit subscribe. Goodbye. Hello, Garnadam. So the Power of 3. Now this is from the era that I really enjoyed Doctor Who, because I was a fan from The Girl Who Waited, which is the back in the Series 6. I think I enjoyed the back in the Series 6, despite how much criticism it gets now. And I enjoyed Series 7 Part 1. It was only really until Series 7 Part 2, and especially Series 8, that I really started to get critical of the show. This was a time when, even if I think an episode's not that good, in hindsight, I loved it at the time. Now, getting on, I must say that the pink title sequence, really. Now, I love this usual 11th Doctor's first title sequence. It's probably one of my favourites, if not my favourite, just because it's from my era from Who. It's my first title sequence. I love the music in it as well, but seriously, what did they do? I hate what they did with the title sequences in Series 7 anyway, but seriously, pink and purple, I hope they do this for the female Doctors. No, sorry, for Jodie Whittaker's title sequence. I really hope they do that. It does feel, this episode, like a throwback to the RTD era with, like, the Earthbound. Who are the Grillmouth guys? I'm not really sure. This episode leaves a lot to be desired, to be honest. I'm not really sure who the Shakri are. It's a bit of a rushed ending, this one. And we're doing the whole Doctor Life, real life thing again, which I'm not really that happy about. Everybody Lives Again, not a fan of. Matt Smith's my personal favourite Doctor, but he's a bit iffy in this one. Some interesting concepts, but the lack of humour and a rush ending makes it a bore to watch. It's worrying that our future showrunner wrote this. I'm going to give this episode a 5 out of 10. See you guys next week.